chess-playing robot broke the fingers of its 7-year-old competitor at the Moscow Open Chess Championship. What a technological breakthrough. Think of it, just a few years ago, you'd need an old fat Russian coach telling the players, Igor, make knight to d3 move again and I break finger. Now it's automated. That was really good. Australian drivers can now get R plates on their cars, signaling that they need some space and a little bit of empathy on the road. Aww, Australia is so cute. The R stands for respect. Not here. Here the R would stand for road rage. Take your bloody shit. Okay, Samantha, calm down. They're not what? Yo, fucking dog, sir. Elon Musk has said that his Neuralink technology is 6 months away from human trials. We're actually that much closer to tweeting out our deepest, darkest thoughts. On accident. Not as a cry for help. I really should get my butt done. But who do I model it off? Chris Evans has a nice butt. A really nice butt. Why do I have 280 Twitter notifications? NASA has released a new still image of the sun, apparently smiling. I don't know, man. I think Netflix went too far with this Teletubbies reboot. Who wants a real sun smiling? Hashtag bring back sun baby. If you think that's crazy, wait until you see what they did to Tinky Winky. A Missouri pastor ripped into his congregation, calling them poor, broke, busted and disgusted because they refused to buy him an expensive watch. I actually feel for the man because I know that at my church, the burning bush cornerstone of Mother Mary's Inspiration Tabernacle International Ministry Church, my brothers and sisters know the word. Genesis 22 verse 7 says, Isaac spoke to his father Abraham and said, Father, behold the fire and the wood, but where is the lamb for the offering? I said, where is the lamb for the offering? The lamb for the offering. The lamb. You know what? You guys just don't get it. Bum-ass church. Bunch of pores. Mercedes-Benz has decided to put some of its car features behind a paywall. For example, if you want up to 0.9 seconds better acceleration, you would need to pay $1,200 yearly subscription. Well, Mercedes. Do you know who else has subscriptions? Netflix. Do you know who still watches all their movies without it? Well, all of us. For those worried about not getting the full performance on their car, I think I've got a guy that can sort us out. Disclaimer. There is a risk that it may crash your car system, and you may only get about 0.6 seconds of the acceleration. Plus, you may need to learn Taiwanese to ever use your car again. But the looks on people's faces when you pull off from that traffic light, priceless. I've been doing this all morning. I don't know what you mean, sir. I just want to play music from my phone. Spiderman has had so many battles. He's battled Doc Ock, the Green Goblin, Puberty. But in his latest comic, he's in for his first rap battle against none other than Marshall Mathers himself, Eminem. If you think about it, Eminem actually fits the bill for a supervillain. He's a recluse, super rich, has multiple personalities with homicidal ideations, and also a signature costume. Can you imagine the punchlines? You say you're an Avenger, I say when? You save the whole world, but you can't save your Uncle Ben. Yeah, the story's getting darker. Are you a gangster when your name is Peter Parker? The Arizona police have had to urge people not to buy owls from strangers when they're high off of drugs. How many times does this actually have to happen for this very specific order to be given? Clearly, enough times for the cops to completely bypass the drugs factor of this issue. Hey guys, get high. Just leave the wildlife alone. I'm trying to imagine myself going on an LSD trip where I think I'm in Harry Potter and then waking up next to a real life Hedwig? That's crazy. But also, I'd remember that I'm black and South African. And over here, our Hogwarts is a river in the middle of nowhere. You're a wizard, Jabu. Antimatter created at CERN's Large Hadron Collider has been named the world's most expensive substance, where 1 gram of the stuff comes in at $62 trillion. Because this is all based in Switzerland, it means that Europe has finally found a valuable substance that they don't need to go steal from Africa. Oh, well done, guys. Antimatter is still being researched, but it's said to have so many applications going forward. Could be an energy source. And it could also be a way for us to travel galaxies and other plenty of uses that shouldn't be shown on YouTube. I thought you had the picture up, Steve.
The ANC unveiled its Litsima campaign in order to try to get voters in line for 2024.
And how would they go about this?
Better service delivery?
No.
Ending load shedding?
No.
Dealing with corruption? No. None of that little stuff. President Ramaphosa's plan is to get a little bit intimate with every single one of his voters.
No. There goes my vote.
I know where I'm gonna go. Jono was good.
It's not that easy. It's not that easy. It's not that easy.
That's what I thought.
Can't even show affection to his coalition partners. What was I expecting?
You know who's left?
CIC.
Oh.
Worth it. The James Webb telescope first made waves for running on a 64 gigabyte hard drive. And now it turns out that the software it uses is based on a Java code program from 2003. You know what was hot in 2003? Well, Beyonce was still crazy in love. And the lyrics, rolling that body, got every man in here wishing, means something completely different for R. Kelly.
Wonder how much body rolling is happening where he is.
And what's amazing is that the James Webb telescope takes photos like this, using a 64 gig memory card and software from 2003. Meanwhile, your terabyte phone takes photos like this, and it's running on your boyfriend Chad. Yeah, that's right, Chad. Your poor photos ruined another night. The South African Police Service will be deploying drones in an effort to curb the high crime rates in the country. I think this is amazing. Technology being used to help out in communities. Hopefully, this puts an end to the bribe. What the hell was that?
Mara Uncle can say.
Trevor has announced that he's going to be stepping away from The Daily Show after 7 years. Firstly, Trev, what a great job. You did it so well that it made people like me dream of doing what you do. Secondly, I don't know where Viacom CBS is going to find a young, that has to be young, you know, we're done with the old, black. They went white to mixed, so the next progression. African. Again, you're not going to go back to the US. That's borderline racist. Host who has done something similar, say on a YouTube show about bringing the news to you in a funny way. Where could they look? Me? No guys, no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Okay. If you guys insist, I'll take one for the team. Comedy Central. I like you and I want you. Now we can do this the easy way. Have your people contact me. A tourist visiting Mount Vesuvius, trying to take a once-in-a-lifetime selfie, took a tumble into the crater after dropping his phone. Because is it really Instagram worthy if you didn't risk your life trying to get it? Hashtag certified lava boys. Am I doing it right?
I'm not really sure what people are referring to when they say like I do a thing like with my lips.
Chris Evans, aka Captain America, has been named the sexiest man alive by People, the magazine. Not like real people, because real people know that he's not even the sexiest Chris alive. Unless something happened to Chris Hemsworth. Somebody check on Chris Hemsworth, please. Please. Can't lose him. Ash Ketchum finally became a world champion. When Ash said he wants to beat them all, I thought he was doing that American thing where they call it a World Series, even though it's really just American teams taking part. But this guy took 25 years, so clearly he went all across the world beating everyone. In the time it took Ash to become a world champion, Logan Paul became famous, then became unfamous, and then became famous again. So famous, in fact, that he could afford to buy an expensive Pikachu card and wear it over his neck in the WWE. That's how much the world has changed. Ash is 35, no job. So why do I need one, mom? Famed actor Samuel L. Jackson committed one of the rookiest of mistakes on Mastodon, aka Twitter, by liking some of Twitter's more hardcore tweets and forgetting that your likes are actually public. Damn it, Samuel. Everybody knows that for what you're trying to do, you either create a burner account like some sort of horny KD, or you just bookmark them. So I've heard. I'm on the Christian side of Twitter. My bookmarks are just Bible quotes and animals getting revenge on white people. French scientists have revived a 48,000-year-old virus. The virus was taken from Siberian permafrost and retrieved from 27,000-year-old woolly mammoth poo. Firstly, the scientists, it's a fetish, right? You guys just love playing around with poop from extinct animals. It's okay. This is a safe space. It's not a safe space. That's disgusting. And secondly, we just saw what a brand new virus can do to humankind. Why do you think our immune systems could fight a pre-Jesus disease? And of course, they've always got reasons why. According to scientists, they're doing this because climate change might melt the polar ice caps and release other diseases. Personally, in this case, I'd much rather take my chances with climate change. Because from what we've seen, your labs might beat Mother Nature to it. Saudi Arabia has unveiled plans for its $8 billion floating turtle-shaped city. It really feels like Saudi Arabian billionaires just spent all day pulling random words out of bowls and making them projects. Pufferfish. Sky. Resort. 5 years. Mustafa, get the architects on the line. We've got our new project. A pufferfish-shaped sky resort that we're going to unveil in 5 years. Should be easy. A Swiss electrician fell into a 720 degrees Celsius aluminium furnace. For my American viewers, that's about 1,328 degrees Fahrenheit. In an aluminum furnace. And he survived. You know what? I would have loved to see this on video. Maybe I could have, but I couldn't find it because I believe S.H.I.E.L.D. already has it. Aluminum man just doesn't pop this up. In years of asking, Twitter has finally answered our prayers and is rolling out an edit button. Do you know how many tweets are just a little tweak away from being acceptable? Take this one. I would drink your bathwater at Zendaya. A little creepy. A lot creepy. But all you have to do is add a strategic lull and it changes the context completely. No, that's not. Okay. This is the edit button. We'll be able to add stuff. How's this one? In the event that I'm stuck in the desert and I have to drink bathwater in order to survive, I would drink your bathwater at Zendaya. See? Less creepy, bit of a compliment, and stays far away from mentioning drinking pee. I'm looking at you, Bay Girls. But you know, I think the saddest thing about this Twitter saga is watching Elon Musk, a young African boy, turn his back on his people. Because Twitter announced that its Accra-based Africa headquarters has been closed down 3 days after opening. Oh yeah, and also they fired everyone except for one person who didn't check their emails that day. So they spent all of Wednesday morning waiting for people to join the weekly Teams call, only to be met by Elon Musk and that wonderful humor of his. Hi, Abena. Let's just give everybody 5 minutes before we start the meeting. That's funny because I fired everyone this morning. Haha. It's Elon. A 15-ton meteorite has been discovered in Somalia and it's said to contain 2 minerals that aren't from Earth. A meteorite? Africa, unknown mineral. I know this movie. The one element was named El Ali after the town it was found in. I mean, it doesn't have the same ring as vibranium, but it will do. Maybe they'll redeem themselves with the second one, which is going to be named after Lindy Elkin Tanton from Arizona University. Colonizers.